Welcome to the New York Times Knowledge Network video series. In this video, you'll learn how to create a lesson using the content repository in Project Share. You can use a 7-step process that will take you from finding curricula to building the lesson using a 4-step wizard in Epsilon. The first 4 steps in this process involve the same careful planning that all good instructors consider when they are building a lesson. They make decisions about curriculum, learning objectives, practice opportunities, and assessments. Consider a traditional lesson plan for Grade 3 reading using the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. The learning objective for this lesson could be using cognitive strategies from Figure 19 when reading expository text. The practice and assessment opportunities for the learning objective could include multiple readings, discussions, and writing exercises. After careful lesson planning, we can move on to steps 5, 6, and 7. Here, we'll find assets from the New York Times Knowledge Network, build and save template trays, and then use those templates in the Epsilon platform 4-step lesson wizard. The browser type that you use with Project Share is important. Let's begin by logging into Project Share using Mozilla Firefox Internet Browser. From the My Portal screen, use the left-hand menu and locate the Content Repository tool. Opening the Content Repository will launch the New York Times Knowledge Network repository search engine. Enter keywords to search the Knowledge Network's vast resources. You may also wish to make an advanced search and be more specific about time, grade level, subject, or content type. In a general search, you will receive results that are categorized. These categories include multimedia assets, articles, and lesson plans. If you're using the web browser Firefox, then clicking on the name of the asset within the New York Times Knowledge Network repository will open a new tab that shows you what the asset is. By clicking on the green button next to the title of the asset, you can place it into your template tray on the right-hand side of the screen. You may add as many assets as you want to your template tray. Remember, we did a general search that looked at all the resources from 1851 to the present. When the Titanic sank in 1912, it was big news. You can even see the article that was written on the day of the sinkage. Read an article written in 1912 about the event when it actually happened. You may also organize the assets within your template tray by moving assets up or down, as well as deleting them from the template tray altogether. You delete with the red button. You move an asset up or down with the green arrows. Once you're satisfied with your template tray, it can be saved by clicking on the Save icon. You can fill in as many of the fields for saving the template tray as you want. Be sure to fill in as many of the fields for saving the template tray as you can. You may indicate the template title, course level, the subject, grade level, or any learning standards that are applicable. You may choose to share your template tray with other users of the Knowledge Network. You'll be able to come back to this template tray when you're ready to make a lesson, but remember to click Save before you exit. Let's assume that a course for your lesson has already been created. Navigate to that course using the Courses tool on the left-hand menu in your My Portal screen. Select the course for your new lesson. Because of the careful planning that was previously done, we can easily begin creating a lesson. Once you're logged into the course, select the Lessons tool from the menu. Add a lesson using the 4-step lesson wizard in Epsilon. The first interactive step in the wizard is to determine the lesson details as well as writing an introduction for the lesson. Be sure to complete all the red asterisk fields in this lesson wizard. Once your lesson details and optional introduction are taken care of, you can click the button that says Continue. The next step in the wizard is to create your sections within the lesson. In this first section, we're going to add the template tray that we created in the New York Times Knowledge Network repository. In order to do that, you can click the Add Content button. Clicking the Add Content button will launch the New York Times Knowledge Network repository. Here you can go to the templates that you created to find the template that you want. Simply click the green button and add it to the template tray for this lesson section. Remember to press the Save icon, and this template will be saved. To make sure that that template is added to your section, click on the Back to Epsilon link to take you back to the section that you were creating. In this section, you'll find the template that you created added to the section. While in edit mode in the lesson writing wizard, you can delete or add additional content to the section. You can add a whole new template tray even while you're writing your lesson in the lesson wizard. Remember, clicking on the title gives you a new tab that shows you the asset. Clicking on the green button puts that asset into the template tray. Remember to save. After you've saved, you should see that the template has been saved, and you can return back to Epsilon, back to the lesson wizard, back to the section that you were writing. And here you'll see two different templates saved to this section. Remember to click Save Section to move on. You can continue making sections for your lesson and add all types of resources to it. For now, we'll just stop at this one section. You can preview and save in the lesson wizard. Take a look at what you have, and you'll find your template tray on the right-hand bar of your screen within that section. Once you're satisfied, click the Finish button, and then edit or delete or publish the new lesson you've created. This concludes our short video on lesson building using the content repository. Thank you, and enjoy building your next Project Share lesson.